Hey guys, in this video, I'm going to be showing you guys how to download Pokemon Go Spoofer onto your phone. No jailbreak or computer needed. So this will give you a joystick where you can walk around the Pokemon world from your house. You get a bar on the right side screen, all these features. It's super crazy, and I'm going to show you guys how to download it onto your phone. So as you can see, I got joystick and I got all this stuff. So let's get right into the video, and I'm going to show you guys how to download it. So as you can see, I'm walking around with the joystick, which is pretty cool. And I mean, personally, I don't really like having no joystick. And then there's favorites, which is huge cities that are full of Pokemon, and you can actually go ahead and teleport to these guys. So I'm going to show you guys how to download, so let's get right into the video. So as you can see, I just teleported. It will take a minute for the Pokemon to pop up, but they should pop up. So I'm going to show you guys how to download this, so let's get right into the tutorial. This is super insane, guys, and it fully works. So as you can see, look at that, bro. What the heck? It is real. And this is a 2024 spoofer. So I'm going to show you guys how to download it. I pressed on a Pokemon, that's why it's running. It's taking me towards that Pokemon, which is pretty cool. So I'm going to show you guys how to download this onto your device. It's super awesome. There's also this settings in here. I mean, as you can see, there's tons of settings in here. You can actually change the speed that our character goes at, which is pretty awesome. And then, of course, there's the joystick, which is super cool. So, yeah, I mean, be sure to go ahead and try this out for yourself. We got dark mode, which is pretty awesome. So, I'm going to show you guys how to download this onto your device. So, let's get right into the tutorial. So, the first step, guys, is to go over to this website. Go to settings if you're using an iPhone. Go to general. Get a background app refresh. Turn that on. Once you've done that, guys, you're going to be all set. So, the first step is to go to battery and turn off low power mode. So you'll know it's on because the battery percentage is going to be yellow, so make sure low power mode's turned off. So once you've done that, you're going to be all set. So all we got to do now is go to App Store, turn on the automatic downloads. This should be on by default, but if you got it off, turn it on. So once you've done that, you're all set. So all we got to do now is go to the browser, and you want to go to this site, appymod.com. So let me just type it in right here, appymod.com. So anyways, guys, once you're on the site, we're just going to type in Pokemon Go, and it should come right up. So as you can see, there's all these apps and stuff like that on here. But I don't really care about any of that right now. I just want the Pokemon Go Spoofer. So I'm just going to type that in. But as you can see, they got all these apps, which is pretty cool. So when you type in Pokemon Go, guys, as you can see, it comes up. Press on it and then press where the download button is right there. And it should download straight onto your device. So let's just wait for this to load here. As you guys can see, if you got a decent connection, it shouldn't take that long. So let's just give it a second to go ahead and load. Alright, and I'm just going to wait. And before we can actually do it, guys, we do have to do the verification. This is the final step. And what we need to do is download some of these apps and complete the instructions. They're completely for free, and they're from the official App Store, guys. So I'm just going to download some of these apps here, as you can see. So for the first one, I'm going to do Travel Town. So it's going to take me to the App Store. I'm going to download the app. So while this is downloading, guys, I'm going to go back onto the list and download another app. So you want to make sure you download at least 2 of the apps just to make sure the process works. So the first one started downloading, so now I'm going to go ahead and go back on the list and download the other app, which is the, I don't know, I'll do TikTok right here. So it's going to take me to the App Store. I'm going to download the app. So let's just give it a second for it to bring me to the App Store right here, as you guys can see. So now I'm going to go to the home screen, just wait for these to download. They're pretty small, so I'm not really expecting a long wait time. So let's just go to the home screen and see if we're done. So let's go ahead and see. And the Travel Town's done, so I'm going to run it. I'm just going to do some basic interactions, you know, like touching around, whatever. Nothing too crazy. But if there's a game with levels and it tells you to reach a certain level, make sure you do that, because otherwise it might not work. So I'm just going to do this right here, as you guys can see. Just like pressing around. Pretty simple, right? So I'm just doing this. Alright, so I'm just doing this right here, as you guys can see. Okay. Yeah, it's pretty cool, right? So I'm just doing this, pressing around. So we're done. So let's do the TikTok now. Same deal. Just got to run it and do some basic interactions. So I'm just going to run this right here, as you guys can see. Alright, so I'm just playing around with it. Pretty easy. Most of these apps aren't exactly the hardest thing to do, so I'm just going to run this right here, as you guys can see. Alright, so let me just do that. Okay, so we're just going to run this right here, as you guys can see. Alright, and we're done. So let's go ahead and go to the home screen and see if we're rich. Do we have the spoofer, guys? So I'm just going to run this through a little bit more here, as you guys can see. Alright, just pressing around, doing some basic interactions. Not that hard, guys. So I'm just going to run this right here, as you can see. Alright, so let's just do this right here. Alright, so I'm just doing this. Alright, so we're almost done. So let's go and see, and now we got the spoofer, guys. So be sure to go ahead and try this out for yourself. It's super insane. It's a fully working video for you guys. So if you're needing the Pokemon Go Spoofer, then be sure to go ahead and try this out. It's super insane, guys, and it fully works. I'll see you guys in another video. Subscribe to the channel, and peace out, gang.